Yo, what is going on, Steeler Nation? We are back with episode 217 of the Steel Factory podcast. I'm joined by my co-host
What's up? What's up?
and fresh off the loss to the Bengals. Kicking off Thanksgiving weekend early. This is gonna feel like a really extra long weekend. I was thinking right now at work, because we don't play Sunday, we play Monday night. Do you guys think that too?
Yeah, I think it is gonna be a really. What's up?
Feels like Friday right now, Wednesday night.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about, oh well, we don't play till Monday. Fuck, I'm gonna have nothing to do all weekend. I'm kidding. But we lost to the Bengals 37-30. This was probably the best game this year, even though we lost, right? Would you guys say so?
I mean, I would say we played our best half of.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But this was like
Offensively.
actually, when you take away the garbage time touchdown, it looks like we got destroyed.
Yeah, 37-23. Like that's kind of the score we have in our hearts.
Yeah, I can see that. Overall though, I was really encouraged by what I saw in the first half. Not just by Kenny, but just the offense as a whole. You know what I mean? They've really built on whatever they did in that Saints game. Any other comments on that, on the offense in the first half? Let's start with that.
I want to say our offense in the first half, like going into the season, we all talked about like how we have a lot of like young playmakers on this offense and how that's going to be what's really exciting about it. With Najee and George Pickens, just being like a super, highly touted talent in camp. And I feel like that first half was the first time we like actually saw it with like that Najee touchdown and that Pickens touchdown and that catch, but on the sideline that was really nice.
All hands on that one. Oh no,
yeah,
there was two catches down the sideline by Pickens. One in the first, one in the second. The second one was all hands, I think. Yeah.
So I want to say, I mean, this was the first half where it looked like the season we all kind of hoped for, where like we're in competitive games
Hoped
and we
for,
have
but
like
didn't expect. I guess we could say we knew we didn't have much going on with the OC, but it finally looked like we were taking strides here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
What is
by Najee.
Najee looked good the last two games. Yeah.
The whole
Was
line
it?
is pretty good.
He has like this is his first two games with 100 yards rushing or something.
He hit 99 against the Saints. I don't know the exact number against the Bengals. It might be like 95 or something. Should we pulling that up? I'm not gonna say this as an excuse as to why we kind of fell apart in the second half, but we did lose Jalen Warren the second quarter, and I think we opened up the second half without our center. But overall, it really just showed our lack of adjustments on the coaching side. All right, and we're back. The way we lost our center, we lost Jalen Warren, and it really just showed how we just couldn't adjust without our injuries on the offense, and the way the Bengals defense just adjusted to our offense. This is impressive, but also at the same time too, it shows a flaw. Kenny was like lights out against the blitz in this game. I want to say 13 for 14, 150 yards and a touchdown. And then when I guess the Bengals dropped back, Kenny was barely like at 50% completion percentage. Yeah, I mean, you expect it. He needs to learn to read the defenses, the zones, whatever looks they may be throwing at him. But okay, Matt Canada, we know the ineptitude here, but he has to be able to adjust and scheme. Deontay is complaining about not getting the ball. I think he had like 4 catches for 22 yards here. At one point, Deontay was like the best receiver in the league with yards after catch. This is something that could really help our young quarterback, yards after catch, which I'm pretty sure we got to be dead last in the league at this point. What do you hope to see going forward now after seeing what the potential, after seeing, I guess, the potential in the first half of this offense?
Yeah, I hope we can start putting it together against worse defenses. I mean, not that we're playing any this week.
The Colts defense isn't no slouch either, so we'll see what happens.
No, they only let the Eagles score 17, and that was a close game.
Eagles were on a short week too, coming off their first loss, so I mean that's not really an excuse, but they got that was it Gilmore, or from that was on the Patriots at one point? He's still
Yeah,
playing pretty good, right? But anyways, this honestly, let's go to the defensive side of the ball to from this Bengals game. Holy shit, were they had some good moments, but they were terrible. I'm looking at I mean, I always send you guys like the passing chart from Kenny after every game, and I also see the opposing quarterbacks one, right? So when I see Joe Burrow's 3 of his 4 touchdowns, the passes were behind the line of scrimmage. This can't happen, dude. I know the P Ryan one was like 30 plus yards, and then P Ryan had another one that was like more than 10 yards. We fucking suck. And we can't tackle. Our linebackers can't cover. Burrow was just exposing Arthur Millette the whole game, and top of Robert Spillane. He's been a problem all year long. We don't have a good number 1 corner, even though we have the highest paid defense, which I don't know. I don't know if that's a good reason for your defense to be good, because we do have a rookie quarterback. All our offense is young, but I don't know. What did you guys see in our defense?
I mean, going off of like we have the highest paid defense, it's starting to feel like our defense might just be bloated with a lot of like middling guys that aren't necessarily that good. Obviously like all right, let's take Cam Hayward for example. Like Cam Hayward's really fucking good, right? But he's just nowhere near our timeline at all. So we need to be doing something about that, right? Like one of our best guys cannot be in his like early 30s when our timeline is
2-3 years
in 5 years. Yeah.
5?
Yeah, I think 5 would be fair.
5?
But dude, Kenny's not ready to win a fucking anything soon.
You're saying more than 3 years.
I
Yeah.
guess
3 years is a long
we'd like-
time. Josh
3
Allen
years,
went
we'd like
went from bottom to the top in 2 years. I mean, I'm not saying Kenny's Josh Allen, but I mean,
isn't this Josh Allen's like 4th year?
5th.
It was drafted 2018.
5th year? I mean, there you go, 5 years.
I mean, you could say their window was open 2 years ago
Last year.
too. They were in the AFC Championship.
The point is, we can expect the most important player on our team. If Kenny is the guy, we can expect him to start peaking in 5 years,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
to start hitting
I
his
mean,
prime in 5 years.
ideally, yeah, prime in 5 years, but competitive in 2 or 3. And this is
Yeah,
hopefully you're making a playoff run in 3 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
Cam Hayward has to be upset with the trajectory of his career and where this is ending.
Yeah, he got in right at the end of the last one.
Our
He
last
spent-
run, and then he spent the
yeah.
whole time. I mean, half of these like past 10, 12 years were rebuilding years for him.
And he kind of peaked at the right after all that the Triple B team where
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
the
peaked
Killer
after
Bees.
that.
He started getting the All Pro noms. What, like 2018 maybe?
yeah, 1920.
That sucks.
2016 would have been like
He might go down as the best Steeler to not win a Super Bowl with us. Right up there with Rod
Yeah.
Woodson, you have to say. That sucks.
yeah.
Oh well.
Probably.
I mean, do you think we should have looked to move him this trade deadline?
I would have.
If he would have gotten a 1st-round pick, right? Maybe in a second. I mean, if
He
Claypool
would.
got a second, you got to think Cam Hayward.
That's true. Off the top of my head, I don't think a team would give up a 1st, but then again, Claypool went for a 2nd, so who knows?
Well, here's the thing. If we give up Cam Hayward, like if we just take a pick in return, our defense is shambolic at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
like-
if he had nothing going, I mean, at that point too, you could invest in the draft. You get his
We're like-
replacement.
we're like not even competitive like at all at that point. Like we go from being like
But let me tell you,
like,
let me ask you this
maybe-
then. Let me ask you this then. Does that reset this 3-4 year window that you're thinking we have if we were to move Cam Hayward this year?
I mean, it takes us from 5 to 4, I guess. Like I don't know what to tell you,
Find
man.
If you find a player on that as good as him on that timeline, then yeah.
I mean, the point I'm making is like Cam Hayward is he's a great fucking player, but it's it's like, what's the point of having him
There's a
right now?
lack in
Like,
investment in the corner position, which is basically that's where we're getting picked apart.
It's the same thing
yeah,
with offensive line. We haven't drafted it.
Yeah, and we've been so in free agency of O-line. Really terrible in drafting.
yeah, it's become brutally like obvious that like how neglectful we've been of those positions. Especially, it feels pretty stupid like how much we've neglected corner when it feels like we're in this renaissance era of fucking wide receivers. Like
Hey.
it feels like every fucking year there's a new wide receiver that's just like lighting it up.
Here's this
There's
though.
so many good receivers now.
All right. We promoted the D-backs coach as DC this offseason, right? Where was Tomlin before he became a defensive coordinator? Defensive backs coach. What the fuck can't we? Why can't we get this right, man?
You just don't have any talent.
Yeah. I mean, if I mean, we're not really been the team to win by out coaching other teams. We've always been winning with talent and just pure motivation. There's a lot to be done. And we gotta modernize this team. It really showed in the second half how just we couldn't adjust. Overall though, this was a really good game to watch in the first half. That's why it felt so disappointing. You didn't think we were gonna beat the Bengals, especially because we beat them in the first game. But oh well. On to Indianapolis. And I guess that's where we'll move here. Should we open up with the odds and shit?
Yeah. Boo. All right. So Monday Night Football. The Steelers are plus 2.5, so the Colts are favored in this game, and the over/under is 39.
That's a low scoring game. Oh shit.
It keeps getting lower every week, huh?
It does.
Let's
It was in the
let's do everything when we do our predictions, right? I realize that it kind of looks stupid. We'll go pick the under and over, and then we'll do our predictions. We'll do that after. But let's preview the Colts now. As crazy as our season's been, transitioning from quarterback, going on a 5-game losing streak, trading our number 2 receiver for a second-round pick. All this has been going on. The Colts have had a more roller coaster ride than us. They fucking fired their coach and they promoted a former player who wasn't even on the coaching staff as head coach. I mean, it's not no secret here. The whole Jeff Saturday dilemma, whatever you want to call it.
Dude, Jeff Saturday was on Cameo. He was doing cameos like a week before he got hired as a head coach.
Who wants a Jeff Saturday cameo though?
Maybe you're like a hardcore like Colts dick rider or something. I don't know, but like, you just want to reminisce about the Manning days. But I mean, it's funny as it was, as big a deal as it was for them to hire Jeff Saturday, and all these ex-coaches came out with their fucking
Bill
like,
Cowher?
oh, this is Bill Cowher. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, there's a reason you're fucking behind the desk. It's so dumb. Like, hey, dude, Jim Irsay wanted to try something out. I'll give him that. Like, everyone knows that interim head coach is just like a completely temporary job anyway.
Oh yeah, how
and he just
often does the interim head coach get promoted to head coach after the year?
I have never seen it.
Never.
I can't think of anything.
Chewy,
in recent
do you-
memory.
Did it?
The Browns did it.
Was it Freddie Kitchens?
Then he's
And
sub
that-
too though, right?
Yeah.
He was the interim and got hired as head coach, then got fired right away.
Oh well.
work
Yeah,
out.
he got fired in like 2 games, right?
And it happened after they lost to us. I'm assuming
There you
because
go.
how many times did that happen? But overall, I mean, we went down the Colts game when we were doing when we were like briefing for the show here. We went down all the Colts games. We saw a couple good wins, and are the Colts better than what their record is right now?
No.
No,
I mean, they're pretty terrible. They had a tough time just because JT was out for so long, and he had this like weird injury. And then
a Liz Frank,
huh?
a Liz Frank, like what Najee had.
Oh yeah. And then for whatever reason, I mean, Jim Irsay is Jim Irsay, and he has his own reputation of being just a complete idiot. He like basically forced the ex coaching staff to play Sam Ellinger or something, just because he didn't want to see Matt Ryan out there anymore.
Were they trying to tank?
I don't think they were trying to tank. I think they were just trying to see like what they had, because they're like, well, this he probably thought this season was a wash, and he's like, all right, fuck it, I don't give a shit like what Matt Ryan has to show me. Let me see what like we got in Ellinger,
I
and then
really thought that
naturally,
was interesting because I mean I don't remember how much they gave up for Matt Ryan, right?
Mhm.
But I remember during the pre-draft process, you specifically had said, "Man, all these quarterback moves are really telling me something about what they think of this quarterback class, right?" And look at Matt Ryan. He got benched. He came back now. I don't know how well he's playing overall, but I think that's just something to think about. That they wouldn't want as far as fucking benching him to see what this fucking second year guy had.
I think I don't know. Their offense is weird. It was definitely like all sorts of fucked up with Sam Ellinger, mainly because he's terrible. There's a reason like he's a backup in this
Where do
league
you go to
anyway.
Where do you go to college? Does Trino?
But he was like a late round pick.
Wait,
It
you
was
say
like
Memphis,
Texas.
Texas? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Um,
nothing.
I would be. I don't know. How about this? Would you feel more comfortable playing Sam Ellinger as opposed to Matt Ryan right now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's good. I mean, he's an ex MVP, and there's a reason for it. It's not like he's a smart quarterback. He's gonna be at least floor a good game manager.
Right now,
Yeah. I don't think he's good anymore, but
would you take Matt Ryan's career for Kenny Pickett?
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you think with a typical Steeler roster, Matt Ryan could have won a Super Bowl?
Probably.
Actually, no. Our fucking rosters have been all over the fucking place the last like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I don't think he does. Ben
A
probably.
typical.
Ben couldn't do it.
I mean, just with the Steelers management, you know what I mean? The front office.
Mm,
I don't think so.
How about this? Matt Ryan's MVP year. You think we win the Super Bowl that year? If you would have put him on our team instead of Ben?
what the fuck was our team that year?
We lost to the
That was
Patriots in the AFC Championship.
No, I think Ben was just.
Oh no, wait, but that was the year Ryan went to the year the Falcons went to the Super Bowl. Wasn't Matt Ryan's MVP year?
Yes.
It was, right? Yeah, that was the
He
year we
lost
lost to the Patriots.
No, I don't think Matt Ryan was better than Big Ben that year. I think it was all Kyle Shanahan.
I think Kyle
Shit,
Shanahan
that's right, huh?
and prime Julio Jones.
We
Fucking
gotta get a fucking brilliant OC for Kenny,
Give
man.
that Big Ben, prime Big Ben, Kyle Shanahan at that time.
Prime
Yeah,
Big Ben
well-
had Todd Haley and Bruce Arians. Fuck.
I think isn't Kyle Shanahan's offense much more like robotic?
What do you mean?
Like he wants you to just run his offense, whereas Ben is more like backyard football where he just kind of makes it up.
I think Kyle Shanahan's just depends on the quarterback. Like you saw with Robert Griffin III, he was OC when he was.
That's true. That's true.
He schemes it off his players. That's why he's so good.
Man, when you mentioned
think-
that, actually, that backyard Big Ben, I saw a glimpse of that from Kenny when he rolled out in the pocket and he hit Frymouth on the move. I think it was when we got the ball back late in the first half and we scored that field goal. That was a fucking awesome play. I want to get the clip for that for a video or for a TikTok, whatever. Anyways, moving on. That was a sick play. I guess we go into predictions now, right? We kind of broke down the Colts already. Should we go for it now?
Yeah, Junior, you go first.
What's your over-under?
Over under 39. Colts minus 2.5, which is interesting. We would be the favorite if we were at home, right?
Half a point? Is that really favorite?
Yeah, it'd probably be a pick'em game.
Let's see, 2.5. So they have them beating us by what, like 22 to or like 21-19 basically.
Yeah,
20
to 19 with the over under.
Honestly, I think our defense kind of fucking sucks. I think JT is looking better, and he's an obviously like one of the most talented backs in the league. I think Matt Ryan is gonna throw it probably like 50 times a game. Actually, no, the Colts would only ever throw it so much because of like game scripts and stuff. They're always playing from behind, so who knows? I think it's gonna be a Paris Campbell just racking up like little dink and dunk fucking passes a lot. I can see the Colts beating us. I'm taking the under. I can see the Colts beating us like 17-14 or something. But this is honestly a pick'em game. I could also see us. I don't know. I can't see us winning. I don't think our offense is good enough. I think this Colts defense is pretty stout. I see like 17-14 Colts.
Yeah, I think I'm scared for Michael Pittman. I think he's gonna have a T. Higgins kind of game. And overall, I don't know if we could stop Taylor at all. We saw what the Bengals did with their backup running back. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take the under as well, and I'm gonna go 23 to 14 Colts.
So to both pick the Colts. Honestly, something tells me that I just can't see our defense. I mean, our defense is good. Don't get me wrong. They had a really bad game because they went up against a really good quarterback last week. And I don't see them having two bad games in a row. On the other hand, too, it's going to come down to this. Now, does Kenny build on the two pretty good games he's had these past two games? Does he either build on that, take another step, or does he kind of get exposed now? Does he take a step back because the Colts see what he's doing more? It's gonna come down to that. I'm thinking the defense does enough, and it's gonna be like a fucking give me like 14-13 in this game. I think we'll pull out here.
The NFL is gonna be happy about that on Monday night.
Hopefully,
Oh, yeah. Fuck. It's gonna be a bad Monday night.
It's gonna not even 14-13, fucking like 13-12. We win some shit like that, dude.
4-2.
remember at the USC game, it was fucking 3-2 for like the first 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll say
14.
13-12 final score.
Shit, 4 field goals.
And then let's go in the last segment here. Over unders. Who wants to start us off?
Over under Kenny rushing yards. I want to say, how many did he have last game? Do we know?
I want to say he only had like 16, maybe.
Okay, let's do 25.
In a dome, I think he won't be as afraid to run more like I think he was last week. I think I'll go over.
I'll take the over. What about Najee? 90 yards rushing. He got 90 the last week and 99 the week before.
I'm gonna go under just because I think this Colts defense is really gonna probably sell out for this run because they see how effective we've kind of been.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna take the under.
Yeah, I'm taking the under. I think he probably goes for like 70.
It's good though, because like a couple weeks ago we were saying over under 50 for him. Now we're at
Yeah, we're
At
at
least
70 now, huh?
all right. I'll take that.
Let's go Matt Ryan passing yards. Let's go 198. 199, my bad.
Could have him I think like 180 is what he's gonna hit.
I mean, last week against the Eagles, he had 213.
213
I think he breaks 200.
against our secondary. Yeah, you're right. I'll take the over as well.
I'm going over too. I think we're actually gonna be pretty decent against the run this week.
All right, last week JT had 84 yards on 22 carries. Does JT break 90? Over under 90?
No.
Yeah, I think he will.
I think he will too. I think the Eagles defense is fucking good, and he almost did it, and he's probably gonna get the same amount of carries.
Yeah, I could see us just going all in on the run and letting them pass all day though.
I mean, let Matt Ryan beat us. I mean, the thing is, like, Matt Ryan's like, he's not good, but he's also
Smart.
he's not
Right?
he's decent enough to beat us, which is
Here's
pretty
the thing
sad.
too. I mean, I don't watch a lot of other games, but how many times have we fucking faced Matt Ryan? So I have no idea like what his strengths are and shit.
Have we ever played Matt Ryan?
Who knows, dude?
That's a good question.
When was the last time we played the Falcons? Fuck.
Oh man.
Oh, they came to Pittsburgh like 2019?
2018.
2018? Wait, who do we? Oh, we play him this year, right? That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we do
2018.
2018.
We play him this year?
Yeah, we play him like in next
I
week,
think.
actually. I think this is the next game. We're in Atlanta.
That's funny. All All right, that's a week we'll see Kenny finally fucking do something.
Hopefully. I don't know. I want to see a full complete game. I think that's what you mean. I'm gonna take that as what you mean.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Um, total turnovers on the game 4.5.
That's a lot. 4.5 is a lot. I take the under. I don't see it happening.
Under.
Like,
I'm going under.
yeah.
I mean, I thought 4.5 was high. I was just kind of fuck with y'all.
Do the Colts have that many?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's do passing yards for Kenny. He had 199 against the Saints and what, like 260 with like another 60 were in garbage time. So let's go 200 then. Same as Matt Ryan.
Take the over.
I'll take the over. I think he'll break it.
I'm gonna go over too.
What about 7.5 catches for Fryermuth?
I was gonna say if you were gonna say for Pickens, I would have slapped the over on that.
Really? How many did he have last week? 6?
6. Frymouth actually probably had more though, right?
Yeah.
7.5 catches? I could see it. I'll take the over.
Actually, with Gilmore, I could see Frymouth getting fed, huh?
He's been getting fed.
Yeah.
I love him.
Unless they try to sell him out. Unless they try to stop him.
Isn't their linebacker hurt? Leonard?
I don't know.
Darius Leonard. He's really good.
Wait, that sounds familiar. I think I did see a tweet that he got injured. That's the thing that we're really early in the week. It is Wednesday night, but we don't play till Monday, so I don't really know a lot of the injury statuses of our guys. I'd like to see Mason Cole and Jalen Warren be healthy for this game. We'll see though. Oh, also too, if Warren's out, I would slap the over on that Najee rushing yards then. If Warren's out, or was Najee only good because Warren was doing pretty good too?
I don't know, but who's the Warren's backup?
Benny Snell.
Benny Snell?
Bro, I swore I saw his first offensive plays this past game because Warren got injured.
That's good.
Damn, yeah, I forgot how bad Benny Snell was, to be honest.
It's crazy how good Warren was as an undrafted guy.
Right?
So I'm telling you, Austin Eckler type of man. I'm gonna die on this hill.
I hope he's that good.
Oh, yeah. That means we don't re-sign Najee, huh?
Yeah, fuck that fool.
Nah, I'll fully be behind Najee until he's not a Steeler
He's
anymore.
only 1 year older. We're not worried about signing these fools yet.
Right? This is why, like, you gotta think, we've a bunch of guys on rookie deals. This defense should be balling out, man. We'll see though. I don't know. I mean, Joe Burrow's maybe Joe Burrow really is that good,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Last year wasn't a fluke or what?
I mean, I was still saying that after, especially the first game we played. He threw 4 touchdowns, man. But I mean, I'll say it again. Like 3 of them were passes behind the line of scrimmage, and our defense just couldn't fucking wrap up.
I think.
And then Higgins was tearing us up.
Well, yeah, Higgins.
That's nothing to our defense went up against the Bengals without Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon in the second half.
Yeah,
bro, they are terrible. I think they turn it around though. They're gonna turn it around though.
Higgins is the type of player where Burrow knows he can throw it to him, and he'll just catch it.
Yeah.
He's just that kind of matchup for players, and if you don't make it impossible to throw it to him, then it's just gonna happen.
Also, Pickens isn't getting suspended for that hit on Tyler Boyd, right? After the fucking onside.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
It wasn't that big of a deal, but I feel like it's some bullshit. The NFL would do something about it. Well, that dog in him really showed right there, though.
Harrison might have got suspended for the whole year if that happened.
Harrison. No, I cannot believe he dropped that go route for a touchdown. That was unlike him.
That was pretty bad.
That was a really nice throw too. Damn.
It was wide open.
And at that point too, I mean, I'm not saying we would have had a chance, but that was the first play after the 2-minute warning.
There's still time.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that'll wrap up the show for this week. Monday night. We'll see y'all after. I have nothing else to say. Do y'all have anything else to say? I thought I was going
Thanksgiving.
somewhere with that. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. I would kill for another Thanksgiving game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, we haven't played Thanksgiving since that Ravens game that one year, right?
No, we were supposed to have another Thanksgiving game against the Ravens, but Lamar had to get COVID in the fucking NFL. It was all on
that little
all in on
fucker.
Lamar that year.
I think we played the Colts like 2017 or 16.
Oh right, yeah, I think that was 2017, 2016 maybe.
Yeah, we need another one.
That'd be
Also, we
sick.
have the Colts number. I wouldn't be surprised if we just blow the Colts out. Just 'cause
Do
have the
we have the Colts number, or did Ben have the Colts number?
I think Charlie
Colts.
Badge might have taken a game off the Colts.
I don't think so.
Was Tomlin a good coach, or did he just have Ben? We'll leave you at that. Good night.